What's going on, y'all? It's Tracy Mitchell, VA. I'm back again with another interview for my YouTube channel, and today I have a special guest. His name is Illg8z. He's a music producer, a music artist, and on top of that, you know, he's doing the damn thing in LA. So today we're gonna get to know him, and you guys say what's up to Illg8z.
Yo, what's good? How y'all doing?
Yes. I'm so happy you're here. Thank you so much for having time for me.
Thank you for having me. I'm happy to be here.
When did you land?
Like last night around 1.
So you had a night flight?
Yeah.
What made you want to do that?
I don't know, just slide through real quiet, you know what I mean, and prepare myself for the next day.
So what brings you to the A?
I'm on my own business actually.
Okay.
You know what I mean, I don't really want to speak about much, but you know I got some things going on.
It must be major if you're not even
Yeah,
talking.
it's pretty major.
Okay, so making beats, or are you recording music?
A little bit of both.
A little bit of both, okay.
Yeah, I try to dabble in both.
Yeah, so before I hit the record button, I was asking Illg8z, what does he prefer being known as? And you mentioned that you like equally.
I like to be equal, you know what I mean? I like to be known for both of my talents, you know what I mean? I don't want to outweigh one or the other, so I just try to keep it equal, balanced.
Right. So when did your journey start with music? Like, first off, you're from Compton, California.
Yes.
Born and raised. Born and raised, okay. Yeah. And when did you pick up music? Was that something in your family?
Man, it's something in my family. It goes all the way back to my grandfather, my dad's father. He was in jazz. He played with major artists like Chick Corea and a few other people. He used to have like a whole room full of like instruments, and he would never let me go up in there. So just like a couple of little memories I had with my grandfather. So then it goes to my dad. He was in NWA. He was on the first cover, all in the same game with Easy and Dre. All of them. You know.
Was it NWA?
Yeah.
Who's your dad?
DJ Scratch.
Damn, I did not.
Yeah.
That's
so
crazy.
I got a lot
meant
of.
For you.
Yeah, it's like in my blood. So I got a lot of music history. I have a lot of mentors like back in the day that they was in the industry and they gave me like certain little pointers and stuff like Skilo. Shout out to my Uncle Skilo. Wish I was a little bit. So
okay, I'm that's case registering.
Yeah, that's him. But he like kind of like schooled me on a few things and just tell me to keep going. My pops as well. You know what I mean? It's like some militant stuff, but I'm happy that it put me out to this point where I am in my life now.
That's crazy that you were actually, you know, born into it, and you've been able to say you personally know like great legendary people that like this is real life. Like you didn't have to learn on your own. Well, I'm sure you did, but you also had people, you know, kind of like coach you along the way. Like,
Right.
That is really dope. So growing up in Compton, what was the situation like? Because I know Compton's not the safest place, but
yeah, it's a whole lot of random stuff going on in Compton. It's just like
you were never involved in any of that?
I was very much like trying to stay out the way, even though I was around the people that, you know, was about that life. You know what I mean? I was dabbled in the crowd, but at the same time, they always told me to, you know, stay in the studio, focus on my craft. I didn't need to be around, you know what I'm saying, much, but when I was around, but when I was working, you know what I mean? But I tried to keep a focus on my music, you know, because that's the outlet. I want to be in the streets for the rest of my life, so I had to make a change.
Right, okay. Thank you for sharing that with me.
Yeah.
So, going back to the music, so what would you say is that big moment for you that took you from just a regular artist in Compton to next level?
Well, it started happening when I started doing like mixtapes for like different DJs. They start reaching out to me. In my early stage, I was working with Will, which is my bro. We did a lot of projects like mixtapes. It was just like trial and error, you know what I mean? Reaching out to people the wrong ways and stuff like that. So we started learning as we got older to have a strategic manner when it came to promotion and how we put our stuff out. But it was a good run. So, you know, when DJs start reaching out, then it started getting real when I started producing. You know, got a record with Wiz, like I was telling you about earlier.
That's on the way.
It's on the way. It was like an eye opener because I manifested. So it was like kind of made and wrote it down and made me like a deep believer. Like it can really happen. you know, you write your plans down and you write how you want it to happen, and it'll really happen for you.
Right. So you and D.Will, like, y'all really like shook things up in the LA. Would you say that?
Yeah, and the OC too. Shout out to OC. Everybody.
So y'all a crew. Y'all a crew.
Man.
Wow. So Wiz Khalifa, like, what can we expect to hear in that song?
I'm not sure at this moment. Can't put no dates out.
Okay.
But it is on the way. Ricky P is on it as well. Shout out to Ricky P, Taylor Gang. It's a dope track.
You were telling me how you always wanted to be just a name in Taylor Gang. You just wanted them to know your name.
Yeah, because I mean, I looked up to Taylor Gang as, you know, watching Day-to-Days and stuff like that. It was like very inspirational, because it's like, you know, boom, as soon as it was over, after it came out, it's like I'll go straight to the studio and just start recording.
Yeah.
You know, seeing Wiz having fun and what he do with, you know, all his people, and you know, it was just like a whole nother world. So I just used that for like inspiration in that time.
Great. So Wiz Khalifa, and who else is on your credits?
We have Bo Deal, Casey Veggies. Who else? Man, I gotta look on my thing.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, it's a few.
Yeah. So while you're looking for your credits, I want to ask you. You mentioned that you had to learn like trial and error to approaching different people. Like, what is some advice you can give to somebody that whether they want to be an up-and-coming producer or an artist? What is something you learned that you could drop here?
Never force nothing. First and foremost, if it's not happening, don't force it, because it's not gonna work. You know what I mean? Let it happen organically, let it flow like water, because when you force things, it never happens. And man shouldn't have plans, because it's God's plan. You know what I'm saying? So just stay focused and don't force music, don't force beats, don't force relationships. It's gonna come out in a bad situation.
Shoot, even with my career, I found that the best moments and the most successful moments I had is just when I didn't force it or when I didn't expect it to happen. It's like you kind of just gotta put it out there and it finds you, and when it does, it's perfect.
Yeah, let it go.
Yeah.
Put it out, let it go. But the credits is Wiz Khalifa, Warhol, Chris Hollis, Bo Deal out of Chicago, Trinidad James, Casey Veggies, Ricky P, Gun, and then Crooked Eye.
Now that's a great lineup. That's a great.
Got a few.
That's a great credit list. Congrats to you.
I know. I'm grateful. I'm so grateful. It's not the last. You know what I mean? It's gonna be more to come. But I'm grateful for where I am right now.
Right.
You know where I'm headed.
Right. So let's talk about that project you released in 2020, which I enjoyed.
Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh, No Clout.
Yeah.
Love
No Clout.
Love the cover art too.
Thank you. No Clout is just basically just okay. So I got my own lane. I don't try to chase the fads. You know what I mean? As far as, you know, how everybody's rapping, but I just put it out to let people know that I can do it, but I put it in my own way, put my own sauce on it, and make sure it don't sound like nobody else's. So No Clout 2 coming out, by the way. I'm gonna try to put that out
2021?
this year.
Yes, awesome.
I'm gonna put that out this year for sure.
Wait.
I got a video coming out soon. It's produced by D-Dot. It's called Wavy. I have another project coming out called Out of Sight. So No Clout and Out of Sight will be definitely dropped this year for sure.
That's lit. I can't wait. Y'all, you need to check that project out because I loved it. I was telling him the beat selection was just crazy on it. And just from the overall concept, I can relate because I often feel like I'm an outcast, or even though I do so much, I still don't got the clout behind me. So does that ever like, what?
That's what I'm saying.
What is
but
that?
You can be very established in every aspect of your work ethic. But that clout, you know what I mean, it's gonna come. You know what I'm saying? But till then, it's like a hamburger with no cheese.
That's a great example. Or your cover art, like right. How is that you in the middle?
That's me, and everybody laughing at me because I ain't got no clout. Right. But I am a good artist.
But you're great and you're successful and you have credits and you're doing the damn thing. But still, the clout's not there.
The clout's gonna come. I'm not dying for the clout. The clout gonna find me.
Yeah.
I'm not chasing nothing.
Yeah.
I'm just having fun and just doing what I like to do.
Yeah, but would you say just the title of it, No Clout, did you ever get to a point in your life too where you were like, damn, I feel like I'm not doing enough?
Nah, I always knew that I knew exactly what I was supposed to do and how I do it. And, you know, it's people out there that you can decipher from if they, you know, some haters out there. they love what you're doing. You know what I mean? But they'll never tell you. You know what I'm saying? So when it comes to that, then it takes place in that aspect.
Right.
Yeah.
He's like, should I say something? Should I not? Should we return?
No, I'm gonna be like, I'm doing a review over here, and I'm just saying how good a place this is within my interview.
Okay. So we'll just start talking about like, wow, these walls.
Yeah.
The lighting.
Wait till they come in. I'm gonna be like, yeah, this place is great. What is it? What's the name of this place?
3 out of 5 recommend.
Yeah. I'm like, I recommend this place. You, sir, come here. What's your name? Watch this. Watch me work. Watch me work. Watch this. Just play along.
Should we keep this footage?
If you want to, it just depends on how it works out. Watch this.
I hope this doesn't end in handcuffs.
It's gonna be cool though.
Okay.
We're just waiting for them to come out.
Yeah, so I like to save my money, so I like to do my interviews in hotel lobbies. Nice hotels though.
She's real.
We
Ain't nobody gonna tell you that.
We definitely gonna
But
keep
this
up.
place is an amazing place.
I love the
We
lighting.
we just doing a review here. It's an amazing place. You want to get on the camera real quick?
I cannot actually.
We're finishing up. We're about to head out.
Yeah.
We're just doing a good review
No
here.
worries.
along
It's
the
just, we
line.
do require masks in all public spaces. This area is still a public location.
Okay.
Oh, no problem. No problem.
I appreciate
So let me put my mask on right now. I'm putting my mask on right now.
No worries. Thank you guys.
He doesn't care.
He doesn't care, y'all. We're gonna be coming here more often.
I like this place. But yeah, I don't even know what the hell I did with my mask. I did, right?
I'm not really putting mine on.
I'm not either. But I'm just trying to be generous.
Yeah, but where did we leave off at? Well, well, where are you at in your
no
career?
clout.
Okay, yeah.
It was I was just basically, like I said, I was trying to just do something different, you know, with my sauce on it. And of course, the second one is gonna be crazy. It's gonna be more of me, you know what I mean? The first one was just like a test run, but I see that, you know, I know how to critique it in the second run, so it's gonna be cool.
I love it. I do. I'm not even lying. Like, that project was lit.
Thank you.
Yeah. My favorite one is Solo on that project.
Yeah, that's how you just catch a nigga solo.
Yeah. That's the one right there.
Thank you.
Yeah, make sure you guys check that out. So where are you at in your career right now?
I feel like I'm found myself. Actually, I know who I am now. I mean, it was like a couple of years where I was just trying to find my way. I mean, like any other artist or anybody else that's doing something in the business. But at this point, I feel like I'm at my peak, and I can only get better.
And at the age of 34.
I don't even look it though.
No, not at all. He looks 22, y'all.
I try to stay on top of that because, you know,
Yeah.
you want to, health is wealth.
Yeah.
And if you got wealth but no health, then who are you? What are you? You're nothing.
Sometimes, you know, I'm 26 and I feel like, okay, I'm evolved. But then you think like, okay, what am I going to be like? Maybe I'm be a better me at 34. So
Right.
I don't know. I just feel like 30s is new 20s, you know?
I feel like that too. It's like, it just depends on how you carry yourself.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of 34-year-olds that look worse and worse. So
We going to look good.
God bless them. But like I said, at the end of the day, it's just all about how you carry yourself and how you
Yeah.
take care of yourself. Because it's 50-year-old dudes out there pulling everything, walking.
Shout
You
out
call
to
them
them.
silver fox. I'm gonna be a silver fox. Walk around with the silver, but you know, I'm gonna be one of them buff daddies. I ain't gonna fall backwards, but yeah.
Period.
Take care of yourself.
Yeah.
You know, health is wealth.
Period. So do you think you will ever leave LA?
I wouldn't say leave. My home will always and my heart will always be in LA. But at the same time, of course, I would want to venture out somewhere and live somewhere else, like, you know, Atlanta. Like, that would be like my second go-to if I was to move. I've been to Vegas and a few other places, but none of the other places appeal to me like those other two places. So,
Atlanta and LA.
yeah.
So what keeps you motivated with everything you do? Like, what's the wind beneath you that just keeps you? Because I know shit gets hard.
It's the passion and just not giving up. When you tell yourself you're never gonna give up, you're never gonna give up, and you just keep going until you get to where you're going, because it might be a small barrier behind your success and you. And what if you give up right before you knock that wall down? You might need to hit it like 2 or 3 more times.
I was just talking about this in my YouTube video, because there's this meme out there.
Mm-hmm.
The guy's in the cave, he's hitting the wall, and then
Oh, see, look.
I need to drop the visual right here, y'all, because if you haven't seen this picture, like, it's just gonna make you never, like, ever want to give up.
Yeah, so that's how I see things, to where it's like, don't stop, because if you stop, you never know. You was probably 2 days away from your breakthrough, your success story to everybody else. So
you could have been the one to change your family's life, generational wealth.
That's where my mindset is.
That's where it's at. That's where it's at.
You gotta break those.
True.
So when you go, your family can live peacefully and stable for the rest of their times.
Yes. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you could be that one to change the whole future. Wow. We talked about so many things. What are some shout outs you want to give to people that really helped you throughout your journey, your day-to-day?
Shout out to my pops, man. My pops was really like an imprint in my life when it came to like military rapping and, you know, changing topics and being different. You know, he always told me like, oh, make sure this song is different from the first one. And I always made that an objective when it comes to making records.
Right.
Who else? Shout out to all my haters. I love it, because without y'all, it wouldn't be no meat, it wouldn't be no talk, it wouldn't be no pub.
Keep talking.
So continue to talk about me. I love it. It's fuel for my engine. Who else? I thank God, of course, for giving me talents and uploads and vibes and all of that, just to get me through life, because I'd probably be not where I am if it wasn't for him. I thank you for having me. I thank myself for keep going, for like, you know, never stopping. And a lot of people probably don't thank themselves, or even look in the mirror and say thank you, because at the end of the day, all you got is you. So, yeah, I thank myself.
I love it. I love it. Do you think we covered everything? We talked about the project, we talked about the credits.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
Yeah. Can I ask a personal question?
What's up?
Your dad.
Yeah.
Did you ever feel pressure?
Yes.
Talk about it.
He wouldn't record me until I was 18. Yeah, like, you know, I used to write every day from like 8 up to like 18, trying to get approval from my dad. And he'd be like, oh, it's not ready yet. No, keep going.
Wow.
It ain't ready. It's not ready. So I would go to Compton or like LA, and I would like jump to like different homie studios, just to like, it's like the gym. You know, you gotta work out. I come back, I kick some shit. I think I was about 17 and a half. I was like, all right, you ready now? It was like some fucking sensei shit, like some Karate Kid shit, for real. It was like,
that's what it sounds like.
It was deep, like some Kung Fu
Not
Panda or
ready
something.
yet.
You're not ready, go back. For real, so
No, that's dope.
that's why I say thank you, because it's like, you know, kind of like pushed me.
Yeah, he wasn't easy on you.
Nah, he was not easy on me. He was never easy on me. It's like militant shit, so I just keep that in my DNA and try to like, you know, keep that going.
Yeah. Thank you for sharing that with me.
Yeah, Steve.
I had no idea, like, I learned so much about Illg8z today. I honestly I didn't know.
Yeah.
And you also don't talk about it on social media either.
Nah, I don't really, I try to stay like, you know, under wraps. Well, I stayed away for so long because I was practicing my production. So now I'm about to like, you know, bust out again and start posting and stuff, because, you know, you gotta seclude yourself and focus and lock in on your talents to elevate higher.
That's true. That's true. I had a moment like that recently, and I've never been somebody to seclude myself and turn off social media for a couple days. But
Sometimes you got to do it to refresh that brain, to collect more ideas and, you know, new things.
period. Well, I love this conversation. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
I appreciate this, and wow, be on the lookout for No Clout too, and his big return to social media.
I know, right? The breakthrough.
All right, y'all. Illg8z, Tracy Mitchell, VA. It was another real, relevant, and resonating interview. I'll see you guys next episode.